Today on the show, we're going to talk about how DC is cancelling 13 monthly titles. So DC is cancelling 13 monthly titles, which is exciting but scary considering the whole convergence thing that's going on at DC. So let's talk about a few of the titles that are being cancelled. The first one that came to my attention was Clarion. Now, Clarion was a risky title to begin with. The reviews and sales had to be good enough to justify continuing it for a long period of time. And the reviews were some of the worst that I've ever seen, and the sales just haven't been hot either. Personally, I love the art in this title. I think the art is very experimental, very different to everything else DC's doing at the moment, and I feel like everyone should just pick up one issue of the series for the art alone. Support that artist. But the writing is just bad, I'm sorry. The idea for the series is fantastic, it's phenomenal. I love the idea of technology versus magic. But it really just does not go with Clarion the Witch Boy. And I think DC might be aware of that, and they just might want to erase this from Clarion's history, which is more than justified. Next, Batwoman's being cancelled, and I'm really sad about this one because I loved its initial run to pieces. I thought it was amazing, I thought it was a very mature comic, and I just thought it was so groundbreaking for its time, and now it's ending. And I just wanted it to be that next long-running comic that has some good bits, some bad bits, but for some reason it just keeps on going. But it's not that, because it's being cancelled. And next, Secret Origins is being cancelled, which brings me on to a new point. Could Secret Origins be getting cancelled because DC is bringing back the old universe to run alongside the new 52, and they're just going to replace it with a title that explains the old universe? Because if they're doing that, I'm very excited. DC now has 13 spaces for comics that either explain or are set in the old universe, and 3 weekly series spaces as well, which is just incredibly exciting because I really miss the old universe at times. Whenever I bring this up though, at least 2 to 3 of you know who you are, always say, yeah, I love your idea of bringing back the old universe as DC's equivalent of the Ultimate Universe. No, I've never said that. I want them to bring back the old universe to be equal to the new 52. I don't want it to be like the lesser DC universe, I want it to be equal. I love the old universe and it did so much for comics that it could not be the lesser one just due to its history and due to its nature. Now, I love the Ultimate Universe, don't get me wrong, I think it's fantastic. But it was made so writers and artists could experiment and reimagine characters that they wouldn't really be able to play with in the main universe. So that being said, wouldn't the new 52 be DC's equivalent of the Ultimate Universe by its nature, because it was made so writers and artists could experiment with and reimagine characters? And the old universe has such a huge and such a long history, you can't really experiment with it. You can create new characters to add things to the mix, but it's not really there for reimagining or for playing with. That being said, I like the new 52. I think it's done a lot of really good, fun things. So I would like to see both universes being treated as equal, running alongside each other. And because of the nature of the new 52, it would be DC's equivalent of the Ultimate Universe, not New Earth. All in all, next year seems to be a really exciting year for the DC Universe, and I cannot wait for it to get here. Okay guys, that's it for today. So why do you think DC cancelled 13 titles at once? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.